Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Kaylin Strain coming at you with a mail call. The final item that I had been hoping to get has finally arrived, and I pre-opened the packages just as a time saver. And on this one right here, there was some damage to this outer wrapping, but I inspected the item inside just to make sure that there was no damage, and then I just slipped it back in here. But anyway, so I'll start with the envelopes first. And this first one, the eBay seller used these very vintage stamps. 15-cent and 18-cent stamps. I mean, check these out. These are cool. I have a collection of stamps. Some of them have been canceled or used, so they can no longer be put on an envelope or a package to mail and be valid. But they're cool looking stamps, and I have a lot of stamps that have pictures of coins on them. And some of those have been unused. But anyway, check these out. So, and this one had a nick by the Postal Service. I did not pre-open this one, but this one can easily be torn, and it does not move around. So I think the item inside is kind of stuck to the inside, or it just has a tight fit. So inside here is the set of silver nickels that I had ordered off of eBay. So I paid $17, as you can see there. And there are 11 here. I don't know if one of the mints did not put one out during this time, but some of these are showing the back and some are showing the front, like this one here. So these are all during World War II. And because nickel was an essential metal for war implement production, silver was used in the alloy to make the nickels at that time. And of course, silver was used for the quarters, dimes, half dollars, and dollars during this time. So, yeah, I just got these for my collection. So I have a few others already, but I probably filled out with these, having them from all of the mints during the years of World War II. So, and plus, having silver is very good for preserving your wealth, and could be very important in an SHTF situation down the road. So, and then another item that I just received in the mail today. I went out into the snow and went into the mailbox, and I picked up an Indian cent. I believe it is I'll get it out of just get this tape off of here. Well, this says D7 on the bag, but I'm going to open this up and see what year this Indian scent is. (1907). And I'm going to look for a mint mark. I'm doing this off camera because I need to. Yeah, I do not see a mint mark, but I will show you up close if I can. There is the front. Now, come on, focus you. There we go. Oh, almost had it. Anyway. And this is the reverse. Well, it almost had it, but it's a 1907. What's called the Indian head scent. So that would be one for my collection. I have a few of these, but I'm not sure if I already have a 1907 or not. But anyway, it's another one for my collection, and I'm happy about that. Now, I'm going to open this one, and I've already taken it out of the bag just to inspect it for damage by the Postal Service. And if there was, I would have had to contact the seller. And this is an item that I bought from a site called Wish.com, and I've heard a few other YouTubers mention that they have bought items off of Wish, and this is, believe it or not, a 3-person tent. The label has been removed, so I do not know what brand it was, but in the packaging, see, it's a camo. The camo is almost like my Polish Army 75-liter pack, but inside the camo pattern is lighter, which is okay, you know, I don't mind. But I wanted a camo tent, and I wanted one that was smaller than my 5-person tent, which takes 2 people to set up because it's actually, I can't reach the top to attach the poles. But the instructions is nothing more than this. This is on the outside of this bag, and so when it got through shipping, it got nicked up. But it's very simple instruction, not even any text. So, and it takes up a whole lot less room than my other tent. The bag is a little bit longer, but it's so much lighter. And this will be a lot better for future camping trips. And I can use a fly from a previous tent as a ground sheet, because that tent that got damaged in, in the zipper failed in my Labor Day weekend trip of 2017. I kept a fly from that tent because I figured it would be a great thing for use, and it's a straight up rectangle, so it works. And now the last thing that I'm going to open is my delivery from Thrive. Get rid of these. And this is something that I have been wanting to put in my buckets to control moisture. This is 10 moisture absorbers, not oxygen absorbers, but moisture absorbers, also known as desiccants. You know, those little silica gel packets that you might find in a backpack or a purse or a suitcase or other item that the shipper will put inside of that item to draw out moisture to keep the item dry and to prevent mold or mildew from growing. Well, this is 10 big ones. And so what I'm going to do, I want to put these in all of my food buckets. Right now I have a few scattered tiny ones in there. I will take those out and I will put these in. And then this bag, because it's a Mylar bag, just to be on the safe side, I am going to reuse this bag. I'm going to wash it and then reuse it and put some, after it's fully dried out, I will put food in it and then throw oxygen absorber in it to protect that food item that I will put in here. So, bonus food storage bag. So, I got this. So if you check out the Thrive website, you can pick up a 10-pack of these, and then I got 3 cans. This is dehydrated onion. I'll have to turn the can so you can see that. And it weighs 12.9 ounces or 368 grams. And it has, like all of the Thrive Pantry cans, it has the pop top. But once you pop the top, you can put this plastic lid back on it to keep the food fresh. And what they do on here, they put packing dates because these have a shelf life of like 25 years unopened. So, onions will be a good food for long-term storage when they're in this form. They can flavor your food. You can use them as is dry, or you can rehydrate them. Then another pantry can I got was a bacon-flavored TVP or textured vegetable protein product. And this one is 12.6 ounces or 360 grams. I'll show you that there. This phone does not want to focus very much. I don't know why. It used to be good at it. But this bacon TVP is a protein source because it uses the soy protein. And since I do not eat pork, this is a substitute. And you can use it on salads. You can use it, you can flavor instant mashed potatoes. You can flavor grits if you want savory grits. You can flavor rice with it. You can put in eggs. Or just all kinds of stuff you can do with these little bits of flavoring. And then the last thing I got, and all of these were on the clearance page of the Thrive website. I'm going to get rid of this box. This is a number 10 can of cane sugar. Now, unlike things like the onions or the bacon-flavored textured vegetable protein, the sugar and the salt are not packed with oxygen absorbers because you don't need to do that. In fact, it would cause the contents to become rock hard, and you'd have to bust it with a hammer to break it up. But the sugar, it weighs the can says 91.1 ounces or 5.69 pounds or 2,584 grams. Now 1,000 grams is a kilogram, so this is like 2.5 kilograms of cane sugar. And sugar is something that you will need when you have to get into your preps to sweeten your drinks or cereals or oatmeal, or to bake in a dessert. You know, if you're making jellies or jams, you may need to add sugar to that. But again, this can was on the clearance because Thrive is discontinuing some products, and I'm sure they'll be coming out with new ones to replace them. But yeah, that's, so I got these on sale, all three of these. So yeah, Thrive is one of many brands or several brands of the food storage items that I get because I want to mix it up. So I'm just going to bring back the nickels and the pennies. Just for a little shot. So there is the tent bag right here. It's dark. Well, this table is dark, but anyway. But there it is. There is the stuff that I got in the snail mail this week, and I just wanted to show these to you. Again, silver, very, very good thing to add to your stash because you never know. One of these days, when the paper dollars will not be worth the paper they're printed on, and you'll have to fall back to what's real. And because this is all copper and not a copper-plated, worthless piece of crap, these will also be very valuable. You know, I may have to trade this for some other item that I do not have. And again, if I needed to, if someone needed some sugar out of this can, I would give them a little bit in exchange for something else. Or I would make something with it and then give that finished food product to someone. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you these. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.